In this video, we're going over the new top 5 meta loadouts here in Black Ops 6. I will be going over both 5 as well as gunfighter class setups. Let's get into it. For class setup number 1, we're running it back with the good old Tier 56 AMAX. You can't go wrong with this assault rifle. For the optic, we are going to be running the Kepler Microflex, but you can put on the V Reflex if you enjoy this with this weapon's specific recoil pattern. For the muzzle, we are going to be rolling with the good old suppressor. For the barrel, we are going to be rolling with the reinforced barrel. This is going to be a nice attachment, improving our damage range and bullet velocity. For the underbarrel, make sure you guys run the G grip. If you don't have it unlocked, get this unlocked. It is incredible. For the magazine, we are going to run extended mag 1. For the rear grip, on every single assault rifle loadout, we are going to be running the commando grip, overall helping us out at those close and medium ranges. For the stock, we are going to be running the infiltrator stock so we can walk around aim down sight as fast as possible. And then finally, for the fire mods, we are going to be using the recoil springs to completely smooth out the recoil pattern. Overall, a fantastic 8 attachment loadout. With the AMAX you can run, that's going to be suppressed. We have a fast sprint out, ADS, aim walking movement speed, and we are going to have a straight vertical recoil pattern, which is going to be easy to use at those longer ranges. I highly recommend going ahead and giving this class setup a try if you're looking to run a high damage assault rifle that's packing a serious punch. And by the way, if you need help leveling up your weapons, Criminal Mods has your weapon leveling covered. They offer services such as max leveling all of your weapons, as well as unlocking camo challenges all the way up to dark matter. So for cheap, reliable, and fast Black Ops 6 services on all platforms, you can use my discount code EARS to save 5% off at Criminal Mods. Link is going to be at the top of the description. Now, for the 5 attachment loadout, this is going to be a setup you can use if you want to run additional perks or streaks. We are going to remove the Kepler Microflex. We're going to remove the G grip. We're going to go ahead and remove the recoil springs, and we are going to be running a CR56 AMAX class setup that is going to be allowing us to run and gun with some additional perks or streaks. It is going to have a little bit more recoil, but this is going to be a build that I highly recommend going ahead and getting used to if you absolutely want to punish people at those medium as well as longer ranges and running additional perks or streaks. Now, if you cannot control the recoil with this specific loadout, what you do want to do is remove the extended mag 1 option and obviously go ahead and put the G grip back on. This is going to be a little bit more difficult to run if you're trying to get in their spawn and take out multiple people at the same time, but as you can see, you are going to be a little bit more accurate, and accuracy honestly is going to be key. So if you can control the recoil, this is definitely going to be an assault rifle you're going to enjoy. For class setup number 2, we're using one of the fastest SMGs in Black Ops 6, the good old KSV. You can't go wrong with it. We don't need to run an optic. The iron sights are amazing with this submachine gun. Now, for the muzzle, we absolutely must run the compensator. For the barrel, we are going to be rolling with the reinforced barrel. For the underbarrel, luckily, we can equip the G grip on the KSV. For the magazine, we're going to be rolling with the extended mag 2 option. For the rear grip on every single submachine gun, I highly recommend putting on the ergonomic grip, overall helping us out when we are running and gunning. For the stock, we are going to be utilizing the balance stock. This is going to be overpowered, increasing our close and medium range performance. And finally, for the fire mods, we are going to be using recoil springs to further smooth out the recoil pattern. You do have an option for an optic because we have the laser restricted with that G grip. So if you don't like the iron sights, go ahead and run the Kepler Microflex or the V Reflex. But in all reality, you do not need them. With this submachine gun, you're going to be very happy because in the firing range, we are going to have a setup that has a fast sprint out, ADS, aim walking movement speed, as well as controllable recoil. One of the best SMGs in the entire game. It's going to be giving you a ridiculously fast time to kill at those close and medium ranges. You can use this to outgun other Jackal PDW, LC10, as well as Ladger users with ease. Now, for the 5 attachment loadout, what you are going to do is remove the extended mag 2 option. You're going to remove the recoil springs as well. This is actually what I would recommend, just so you can run additional perks or streaks, because we are still going to have great handling, honestly even better handling because we're not running the extended mag 2, and we are still going to have great accuracy with this setup. So definitely go ahead and give this submachine gun a try. It is truly one of the best guns in the entire game, and you can't go wrong with it. As you can see, 5 attachments is all you need to go ahead and cause some serious problems. For class setup number 3, we're taking a look at the KRIG, man. This is going to be a great assault rifle, really competitive against the AMAX as well as the Kilo 141. Now, for the optic, we're going to be running either the Kepler Microflex or the V Reflex. It's going to be depending on what you prefer with the recoil pattern. For the muzzle, we are going to be running the suppressor. For the barrel, we are going to be utilizing the reinforced barrel, but you could also run the long barrel depending on if you want to play a little bit further back into the spawn. For the underbarrel, 100%, we're going to be rocking the good old G grip. Love this attachment. For the magazine, we're going to be utilizing extended mag 2, giving us a 70 round mag. For the rear grip, like on all assault rifles, we're going to be rolling with the commando grip. For the stock, we are going to use the infiltrator stock. And for the fire mounts, we are 100% going to run recoil springs. Overall, a great 8 attachment loadout that you can't go wrong with. The KRIG is going to be nasty because we have a great sprint to fire speed, ADS, aim walking movement speed, and even without the compensator with the 8 attachment loadout, we are going to have a controllable recoil pattern with a suppressed assault rifle. It's going to go straight up, which is going to be easy to control. All you have to do is burst fire it at longer ranges, and by the time the recoil is going to be, becoming quote unquote unmanageable, you're already going to be having the kill. So definitely check this setup out. Now, for the 5 attachment setup, we are going to have to go ahead and switch some things up because we're not going to run the recoil springs. We are going to swap the suppressor out for the compensator. We are going to go ahead and remove the extended mag 2 option. I wish we could go ahead and run this. We're going to be removing the infiltrator stock and the recoil spring. So we're going to have to do some flip-flopping here, but this is overall going to be a solid class setup that is going to allow you to have a very accurate and hard-hitting AR. We still are going to be dealing with a fast sprint out, ADS. Aim walking movement speed isn't going to be as fast, but the most important thing is we are still going to have great recoil control, and we're going to have good handling so we can outgun other players if they're going to be running and gunning, and obviously people at longer ranges. This is going to be perfect if you're trying to run 4 perks, or additional streaks as well. So definitely give this a go, and obviously you can still get those 3-shot kills to the head if the bullets are actually going to register in the firing range. Let's go ahead and do this again. 1, 2, 3 shots to the head. Overall, a rock solid AR. For class setup number 4, we are taking a look at the LC-10. This SMG is running the show, one of the best guns in the entire game. Now, I know a lot of people don't like the iron sight, so if you want to use an optic, the Kepler Microflex is going to be the best choice. For the muzzle, we are going to be running the compensator. For the barrel, we are going to be utilizing the long barrel. For the underbarrel, you guys guessed it, the G grip. For the magazine, we're going to be using extended mag 1. We don't want to run extended mag 2 because we still want to have some great handling with the submachine gun. For the rear grip, like on all SMG loadouts, we are going to be using the ergonomic grip. For the stock, we are going to be using the infiltrator stock. For the fire mods, we are going to be running the recoil springs. Overall, a great class setup here. You can't go wrong with the LC-10. This is going to be a straight laser, honestly, an SMG AR hybrid. As you can see, fast sprint out, ADS, incredibly fast aim walking movement speed, and there is no recoil. You can run this submachine gun like an assault rifle and outgun a lot of players at those medium longer ranges. And I know for a fact that's what a lot of people like to do with the LC-10. I will be shocked if this weapon does not get some type of weapon balance in the next coming updates, because it is truly one of the best guns, honestly, the best gun in the entire game. Now, for the 5 attachment loadout, what you are going to do is remove the Kepler Microflex. You're also going to go ahead and remove the extended mag 1 option. It honestly isn't necessary. If you want to run it, you can with that 8 attachment loadout, but we already have over 30 rounds by default. We're going to be removing the recoil springs as well. So we're going to have a very accurate and easy to use LC-10 setup. As you can see here in the firing range, we are still going to be rolling with a fast sprint out, ADS, aim walking movement speed, and literally no recoil. So if you enjoy the iron sights, you're really going to enjoy this loadout because you can rock additional perks or streaks and actually cause some problems and destroy assault rifle players at those medium ranges. Like, it's disgusting how good the submachine gun is at longer ranges. They really didn't think this through. And finally, for class setup number 5, we're taking a look at the Model L. It's been a minute since I've actually recommended the Model L, but it is a solid assault rifle. Now, we're going to be using the Kepler Microflex. Can't go wrong with this attachment. For the muzzle, we are going to be running with the suppressor. For the barrel, we are going to be running the long barrel with this AR, just so we can outgun other AMAX as well as Kilo 141 users. With the underbarrel, y'all guessed it, man, the G grip, you can't go wrong with it. With the magazine attachment slot, we are going to be running extended mag 2. Luckily, this is not going to destroy this weapon's handling. For the rear grip on all ARs, we're going to be running the commando grip. For the stock, we are going to be utilizing the infiltrator stock. And then finally, for the fire mods, it is in your best interest to use recoil springs. This is a great 8 attachment loadout that you can't go wrong with, because we are going to have an assault rifle that does have a respectable sprint out, ADS, aim walking movement speed, and legitimately 0 recoil. One of the best guns to use in the entire game, and honestly, not that many people are running it, and I have no idea why. You can even get 3-shot kills to the head with this assault rifle, so definitely give this a try if you're trying to destroy players in Black Ops 6 multiplayer as well as Warzone. And for the 5 attachment loadout, what you are going to do is remove the extended mag 2 choice, the infiltrator stock, as well as the recoil springs. This is going to be a very basic class that you can get down with. You can run additional perks or additional streaks, whatever is going to be floating your boat. We still have great handling, as you guys can see. Aim walking movement speed isn't going to be the fastest, but you still are going to have controllable recoil, and obviously we can still get those quick 3-shot kills to the head. You cannot go wrong with the Model L, one of the best guns in the entire game, especially with the introduction of the G grip. These are going to be the top 5 meta loadouts to use in Black Ops 6 as of right now. You could rock these in multiplayer and Warzone. You're going to be dominating. Now, for the remainder of all my loadouts, I always go ahead and rock the Sarin 9mm. Don't know why it constantly glitches out, but you can always fall back on the submachine gun. If you're running an ammo, they got to go ahead and fix the firing range as well as the class setup screen. It's broken, as you can probably see in this video. We have on the knife, we're running the stem shot, the blast trap, the assault pack, and we are going to be utilizing flak jacket, dispatcher bankroll as our basic perk combination. And for the wild card, if you want to run more than 5 attachments, you must run gunfighter. But if you don't want to go ahead and do that, you can put on perk greed, and there are a number of perks to choose from. Slipstream is nice, Hunter's Instinct is nice. You can go ahead and equip Ghost if there's a lot of UAVs in your lobby, or you can go ahead and put on Shadow so you can run over the blast traps as well as the proximity mines without actually setting them off. Now, if you do go ahead and pick Shadow, which honestly is a great choice, especially if you'd like to stay, essentially aware of what's going on in game, or in this case, you don't have to even worry about it. You are going to have access to the strategist combat specialty, which is going to be giving you more score and play in the objective, which means more streaks, more kills, and potentially a nuke. But let's say you don't really care about running additional perks, you can put on High Roller, which is going to be incredible, allowing you to run additional streaks as well. This is going to be a great choice if you're looking to get some nukes or high kill games, because I do recommend running the UAV. You also want to go ahead and equip the Watchdog Kilo, put on the War Machine with the High Roller wildcard, and you also want to equip the Harp, because the War Machine is going to be counting toward the nuke. So if you get your War Machine, then get a Harp, and let's say you get on a 10 kill streak, call that War Machine and get 15 kills, which can't happen on maps like Babylon. You only need 5 more kills to get a nuke. That's going to be super helpful, especially if you're trying to tear it up. Let me know down in the comment section right now what you think is the best gun in the entire game, and if you check out any of my loadouts and tear it up, return to this video and let me know your best gameplay. If you guys enjoy, drop a like on the vid, subscribe to the channel, turn those post notifications, in your boy ears. I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one, y'all. Deuces.